Okay. Let me just... Okay, gotta mention somewhere. Okay. Hey. Alright, so I guess I'll get back to the usual programming. Let's move the chat here. I mean, automatically open another app. Oh yeah, you'd have to program that within their native language, so it's different. Actually, I can show you one where I've done that. Let's go to Open Recent, and it was called Capture. Image cropper, video example. Here it is. So I'll show you on this. Let me stop emulation. And I'll show you that while I'm doing that. "13 seconds. Okay, I dropped the latency. How do you pronounce that? Unwichtig? Write it out, I'll try to pronounce it. Okay, so this is an app that I made just to test uploading photos and videos. So when I click plus, see how it launches, you can launch Google Drive. But this is an emulated one. I could show you on my actual phone that it opens it, but you can open your gallery. And then I don't have any phones on this, or any photos on this, but it's pretty easy to do if there's like a package already made. If not, you're gonna have to write your own in that native language, which is a little more difficult. So I hope that helps. Put that there. For now, we'll just do it like this, where every question has 3 answers, and that'll be the default. Actually, let's not make this one required. And then if it is, we'll make it equal to an empty string. And that should at least get us started on what we need. So The next thing we're going to need is the question bank, which I have here. Question bank. And then how are we going to do this? Okay, how to explain it with English? Oh, okay. That's cool. So do you speak German then? Yeah, so this application is something that I'm making for all of my followers. And it's just going to kind of help people find what language works best for them. So let's say you want to get into programming. I keep doing this with pretty much everyone that joins the Discord, where they ask, hey, where do I start learning to program? And then I ask them, well, what are you interested in learning? And they typically say game design. And then there's more questions to ask, but before you can give them a really good answer, it's like, okay, well, are you interested in starting your own, like making your own game? Or are you more interested in, working as a game developer for some big studio? And there's even differences with that. So like, I would probably recommend Godot or Godot or however you say it to someone who wants to make their own game because it's totally free and it's open source. Whereas if they're trying to get a job for a major company, it's like, okay, start playing around in Unity, start making your own games. So yeah, that's kind of the goal with this, and then we're just going to piece it together as we go. Hopefully you guys learned something from it. I'll be making a tutorial that you can actually follow along with afterwards. That's cool. I tried to learn German once. It didn't work out, but it was definitely cool. I have a lot of friends that speak German. That was the main motivation, but it wasn't enough of a motivation. Can't figure it out till Monday for a work project. It's kind of hard. Like a lot of things are similar. Like that was what my friend said. He's like, "Oh, how do you say house in German?" And it's like, I don't know. It's like Huse or something, but it's like pretty similar. And then he's like, "How do you say fish in German?" It's like Fisch, but yeah, it's definitely not. I think just learning languages is hard. Which is why I actually have beef with, like when programmers, they're like, I'm fluent in 8 coding languages. I'm like, okay. Because I don't think it's the same. I think learning to code is way easier than learning a new like spoken language. Okay. So the logic is probably going to be the hardest part. So let's start building out the screen. Failing on German, oh no. Okay, so we're starting with like the default counter app. And the first thing that I'm going to do is just go into main.dart. And we're just going to delete everything. This is typically how I make mine. What did I just miss? Okay, we'll do it this way. Oh, that's why. So STFUL is like a shortcut for stateful. And then we're just going to call this homepage. And we're going to return a scaffold. And then so for now, this is all we're going to do is an app bar with the title. I don't remember if title has to have text. I think it does. And we want it to just say, what did I call it? Oracle. Because it's like trying to divinate what the best language for you to learn is. And then instead of my home page, this is going to be homepage. And we've actually gone back. Oh, what am I missing? Oh, and we can get rid of that. So we've gone backwards, but you can see that it's updated with Oracle, and then there's nothing here. So we got rid of that button, but now what we can start doing is actually building out the questions. And for now, I'm going to hard code it, but I'll show you how to do that real quick. So within the scaffold, there's a parameter called body. And we're going to use a, for now we'll just build out one container. And the color, let's do a height. Let's do a height of 250 pixels. And then let's just make it red for now. Okay, so that's pretty big. So let's make this a width, and let's do 150. Okay. Let's see this. Our table is broken. German is hard, even though I'm a native German speaker. I find that I started programming like 1 year ago. But after a while, that's awesome. I'm really excited. Like that's my goal, is to really teach people. And I'm going to go ahead and move this to the other side so you can see the chat. But that's really my goal, is to teach as many people to code as possible. Because like even just learning to make mobile apps is something that I think is just really cool. And let's see how that looks. Okay. And I don't know, I literally feel like it's a superpower. Not 3,000. That looks about right. Because it's just, you have the ability to create anything you want. So that's actually something that I'm starting to do, is I want to make a series called, I don't know what I'll call it, but where I'm just making apps that people can enjoy. that really help them learn something. So even like if you're learning German, making my own app like Duolingo that's fully customized to learning German, and when you guys have a problem with it, I'm just there. I can not only update it, but I can give you the code and you guys can update it. And you can start learning to program while making something that you're really proud of. I think that would be really cool. But let me actually mute that. Mute this. Just got an iPhone. I have no idea how to use it. Used Android for like 8 years. Start learning mobile apps. I would. It depends on what you know, but I think it's awesome because mobile apps, everyone uses them. And how cool is it when you actually have your own mobile app and you're just like that, that's it. You can show it to people. There were so many times when I would have like these crappy, horrible mobile apps. Let me see if I can actually, no, I don't have my other phone. But it would literally be blocks like this, and when you click them, it would play a musical note. But I was like running around showing everyone because I was so proud of it. It's an awesome feeling when you have your own, when you have an app that you made on your phone. It's really cool. The language, so I'm using Dart. And I'll get back to this. I don't even know if anyone's on right now or if I'm just ranting. Let me see. Cool. So we still got some people watching. Yeah, if you have any questions, just let me know. I'm going to keep coding this, and you'll kind of see. I mean, even if you have, like, questions like, hey, or if you want to be like, hey, I like the color purple, you know, make the head, the banner, or the buttons purple or something. I can just kind of mess around with that as I'm playing and show you guys how to customize apps. But right now, what I really want to do is make yeah, mostly from TikTok. So I've really blown up in the past like month from a few good videos, and that's one of the best pieces of advice that I've found is hold on, I need to wrap this in a column. But one of the best pieces of advice I have for TikTok is just create content that people get value from. And I feel like I've been accused of not doing that because when I tell people I'm going to teach them how to code, it gets like 500,000 views. And when I actually teach people how to code, I mean, even with almost 20,000 followers, the tutorials I would put out would get like a maximum of 500 views for teaching to code. So I just kind of, there's a certain point where I just kind of gave up on it, and I realized I can bring people in with TikTok and do kind of more like viral things, and kind of get people excited about learning to code. And then if they actually want to learn to code, they can join the Discord and they can watch the live streams and they can follow tutorials and do the challenges. So that's probably the biggest piece of advice I would give is just yeah, kind of almost like segment your audience. So TikTok is great for going viral and not as great for teaching, unless it's like one piece of content. But you can always take them from TikTok to a YouTube channel or something. JavaScript, for me, that was the best choice because I wanted to make. That's really cool. That's awesome that you got a verified bot. I love, even if you want to, I'd love to even talk in the chat with you about like how you got into that, because JavaScript is something that I've never really, I've done it, but it's annoying, and it's hard. So it'd be cool to talk and kind of maybe even talk about how you made the bot and what that looks like now. So child here is going to be text. And this is pretty sloppy right now, but you'll kind of see where it's going in a second. Hey, Waffle. Yeah, plug your bot in the chat if you want. Let's see, text. That's cool, Waffle. Yeah, I mean, there's so many different things you can do with programming, and that's part of what I really like about it, is there's just so much you can do. So in this column, the children, I'm going to have text, and I'm going to say, what is... what are you interested in learning? And then I also want to add a style. I want this to be bigger than the rest of it, so size, we'll make it, no, we won't change the color. Well, let's just see how that looks. Okay, what's wrong? Oh. Okay, game design, and let's just copy this for now. And we can remove this widget. See how that looks. And then we're going to go into the column and we're going to add some spacing. So this is kind of like the vision, and I'm going to clean it up a lot, but this is kind of the start of it. Is, let's say we ask a question, you've got your different choices, and then you just click it. And it'll take you to the next question and kind of narrow down into a point where eventually it'll spit out an answer. It's almost like a game of 20 questions. Let's see what you guys are talking about. Memer. Couldn't come up with another name. That's really cool. We reviewed it within 2 weeks. That's awesome. That really is. Oh yeah, also Waffle, I saw your comment on one of the videos. I forgot the question that you asked, but I tried to give you an answer. I don't know how helpful it was. Let's see. Okay, so let's kind of clean this up. Um, all right, I'm gonna keep working on this. I'll let you in on a trade secret. Most of the time when you're making an app, you're just referencing a lot of the old apps you make. So I've got my laptop. I'm gonna figure out how I arrange the data. You probably do it the same way. Okay, so oh yeah, that was your question was apps with HTML, right? Yeah, so I've built apps. I'll actually show you like I don't want to give that. I'll show you my website. So this was like a website. I built it in Flutter, so it's like draggable, which is kind of annoying. There's a way to fix that. But you can see this is what it would look like on mobile. Oh, well, I guess it's the opposite because I built a mobile app and then put it on the web. But like if I pull this up on a phone, this is how it would look. But yeah, I wouldn't be able to. I guess that doesn't apply because with Flutter you can. Yeah, but I mean, there's a lot of like websites that have really nice value, but I guess you could even make. I think I've seen this before, where you make an app that's basically just a browser that instantly launches whatever the website is that you need. Let's make this 28. And let's make this like W600. That's awesome. So I'm making an app just to help people figure out what coding language would be the best for them. Okay, so let's go in here. And this is how I did it the last time, was there's a question bank. And I might actually be able to do something with like modular arithmetic or something. Let's see. So for now, I'll just hard code it, which like final list of questions. It's a really really great name. Questions. Oh, whoops. I was wondering what was going on. So the question string is going to be what? Let me actually change that. A Pokedex Discord bot. That's actually pretty cool. Did it just tell people, like... I've seen ones where it's just like random Pokemon encounters. That actually would be a pretty fun thing to code. Let's throw in a third answer and make it okay. Currently sends Halloween offline. That would be cool. We could even make our own like Discord hackathon or something within our server once people... I think a lot of our followers, or a lot of the members are like new to programming, but that's what I'm really excited for, is once they start making projects and I can start like... I mean, even if you guys jumped in, if someone's making a Discord bot and you guys could walk them through it, that would be like super valuable for them, you know? Uh-oh, upper camel case. Yeah, totally. Um, if you're asking what I use for coding, I'm using, right now it's called Flutter, and it's just a really easy language for making mobile applications and that kind of stuff. Yeah, time zones are crazy. That's like the cool thing about the internet is you can make whatever you want. You can talk to anyone around the world, but then time zones are like the ultimate limitation. Okay, so now I have this little piece of data. The question bank is only one question, but if I if in init I can let's see how I do this. Probably I think that'll work. I don't even think I need the init state. And then let me see if I can do that's how you do it. Bank dot question list at index dot answer one. Okay, so now I have to create an index. And they all three say game design, but check this out. Now I can delete these, put these in, change it to answer 2 and answer 3. And now I got game design, web design, app design. I would definitely check out Godot or Godot. I like calling it Godot because it just sounds funny. Um, but from what I've heard, it's really cool for 2D. And then 3D is meh. But it's totally free. So, like, especially with 3D games, and I think Sonic Colors Ultimate for the Switch was made in Godot. So you can make some pretty cool, like, 3D games in it. But the cool thing about it is they don't take any money from you. So, like, if I make a game in Unity, I don't know what the percentage is that they take, but like for the rest of your game's existence, you're paying Unity however much money, just because you made the decision to use Unity. Whereas with Godot, it's totally free, which is just insane. So let's take this. Okay. So what are you interested in learning? Game design, web design, app design. So let's go ahead and make all of the questions. And then we'll think of a pretty good way to traverse it. So questions. So if they say game design, now let's do not in learning, making. Bofa. Made 3 tic-tac-toe websites. Connect 4. That's not a bad idea. I'll actually do that right now. It's kind of cringy. I'm still like I've got almost 20. I say 20,000. I'm at like 17,000 followers, 17.9K. I still like. I've told a few family members. I haven't told any of my friends because I'm still like, ugh. But yeah, that'd be cool. I'll actually post a I'll post a TikTok on it. Yeah, it is good, and it's unreal. Let me think of how I'm gonna do this. I know what I'll do. Use that sound. This is kind of funny. I'm like TikToking my live stream on my live stream. No, I don't like that. Let me see what my biggest. Yeah, I'm not one of those people who can just like throw up a camera and make a TikTok. Yeah, so I actually just added the mod for the Discord because it's not like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty new to anything that's not like programming. Yeah, I hate TikTok. Oh, here we go. This is really long. I'm gonna open a different thing. Do this. I literally use this Netflix one just because it has enough code to where I can like really make it an interesting background. Here we go. Dang it. Okay, this works. Okay. Here we go. And then it's good enough. We'll make it. Okay, here's how we're going to do it. Making apps with my followers, learn on TikTok, coding, 2022. All right, posted it. Let's see if that actually, if that adds people, that'll be kind of cool. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, stream mods. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I didn't think about stream mods. Oh, whoops. But that's a good point. Yeah, because I added a mod to the Discord server. But that's it. Okay, so now it's dynamic. And we'll clean it up, but at least that's kind of going. So let's figure out the questions. And if you think about the questions, I don't know, do y'all know like binary trees or just trees as data structures in general? Because you can kind of, like the easiest way I'm thinking of navigating through all these questions is by making it into a tree, and then each index kind of brings you to the next set of questions. But if that doesn't make sense, I can like kind of draw it out for you or whatever. So the next question would be, I'll say assign value to each question. Yeah, that's kind of similar to what I'm thinking. The nice thing is technically, since it's in an array, there's a way to navigate through a tree just based off array indices. So I might be able to just use that. We'll see. I think it won't be hard. It might even be easier to, instead of just having answers, create a like an answer model that has an associated number along with it. Yeah, I like that. We can do that. For now, I just want to kind of build out app design. Two to games, three to games. What? This one's for app design. What are your goals? Yeah, that's a good question. The biggest thing is add all the values. That should give different numbers for answer. Yeah. For an app design, what would you like your app to solve? That's a good question. The only thing is you can pretty much solve anything with any framework. It's more so about like what your goals are. Like if you, so here's my thought process is if you want to become a freelance developer, then Flutter is perfect. Like for these two, Flutter is perfect. But if you want to get hired as a developer, then not that many like companies use Flutter, so you probably want to learn React Native or something like that at that point. So I'm just trying to at least get people, because I've had people ask me so many times, like, hey, what language should I use? What language is the best? That's what they always ask. It's like, hey, what language is the best? And it's like, oh, it's really, really depends on what you're actually trying to do. So I feel like this will save me a lot of pain, but I can also, it's kind of like what you said earlier, like, it's like infinite content for me because I can create a tutorial around this. Even like a challenge, I can put it in the Discord for people to use. So it's helping people, but it's also giving me more content. I can make TikToks about it and say like, hey, this is how I did this. This is what this widget does. Things like that. So I'm excited to actually have it done. Okay, so another game design question is probably like the same thing. So this is kind of the boring part. But if you have any ideas for questions, just throw them in the chat. Get hired as a designer. I don't think I'm going to have an answer 3 on this. Create your own games. What's up?
Hey, Holty.
What's up, dude?
Dude, how old are these? No, we're just getting back.
Oh, cool. Were you out on the Wave Runners?
Yeah.
Okay,
How old are
nice.
these Sammys?
Grandpa just got them, I think.
Dude, I don't know if I can eat these, bro.
Really?
Yeah, dude, after I got COVID, I ate one, bro, and it made me very nauseous.
Let me see. It's a Cuban?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
I
Dude?
love
Nauseous?
Cuban subs, too. Like, they're my favorite. But yeah, dude, I like the pickles. Like, I couldn't taste anything, bro, so it all tasted whack.
That sucks.
You know what I'm saying? It was, like, weird. It was, like,
Yeah.
It, like, made me, like, very, like, nauseous. Like, just from the... Bro, a Virgil's cream soda slaps. Have you ever had it?
Yeah. Actually, I don't know. I'm in the middle of a live stream.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Can they hear you?
No, I muted the mic.
Oh, okay.
I just want to give you guys a heads up. Huh?
What are you live streaming?
I'm making an app, so
Oh, nice.
basically, like,
How many people are watching?
I got 3 people.
Dude,
That's a good
still
start.
bro.
It's a good start.
I know.
Can they see you or no?
Yeah, I got my webcam. I'll show you the setup. This is how it looks. So I've got,
I heard you were kind of blowing up on TikTok too, bro.
yeah, I got the code here, and then
Dude, that's tight,
the app, and then chat right here, and then you're in the corner.
Oh, bro,
right
people
now.
are actually chatting?
Yeah.
Dude.
I feel like such a noob right now, like the mom that comes in. Hey!
Yeah.
What program are you running to live stream? Like what? Do you
OBS.
Because that looks just like something that like this one guy that I watch uses. Like he pulls it up and it's like 8 screens. Is that
Yeah,
what it
yeah.
is? Yeah.
OBS.
Dude, I want to.
Is it like the industry standard?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want us out of here, Holt?
No, it doesn't. I mean, it doesn't matter.
We're gonna play Fortnite. That's all.
No.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we can't be loud, bro.
We can get some rest.
Oh.
Always gotta respect
We
the
can just,
stream,
do you
bro.
mind if you hear the silent or the quiet sound of me
Dude, I mean, it's 3 people.
pitter pattering Wilson's
It, dude, I mean, it's 3 people, so
Nah, dude, you're cool. We can head out.
Worst case.
Wait, they can't hear you, right?
no. I'm just doing this, more so,
Oh, dude.
more so because it's recording everything, so I can,
Just cut it into videos.
cut it into content, yeah.
That's cool, dude. I like that.
Dude, I've honestly kind of wanted to be a streamer for a while, but I don't have any of the equipment.
Really?
Yeah, like
Dude, you got the mic, bro.
Dude,
The mic is better
it
than
literally is like $150.
I need to buy a PC first. Like I don't even have a PC.
$100, $50. Just do it off your laptop, and it already
Dude.
has a thing.
Yeah,
Just
the
get a
camera.
mic.
It's a bad camera though.
Doesn't matter.
Dude,
Dude,
my dad's
what's-
office
what's-
has these. I could probably just get one from his office and borrow it.
Yeah.
Just never give it back.
Do it, dude. Honestly, if you're an architect, you could blow up on TikTok pretty quick.
Yeah, I could live stream. Literally just like, dude, the program that you use to like actually make
Yeah, you could be an
buildings,
IRL streamer.
it's literally just like really complicated Minecraft. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Dude, that would actually be so cool, bro.
Just
Just
live
streaming
stream. They
building.
actually made
Yeah,
a
dude.
building. Yeah. It's good content. There are people want to watch that.
Vehicles,
Dude,
game dev.
Bro, I hate you, Wilson. Bro, you ate so much fucking
Dude,
food.
here, actually, you know what? You can take my
Dude,
buffalo.
you owe me.
Wait,
you know
wait,
what?
wait.
Let's go to CC's. Do you want to get some Zom?
Dude,
My treat.
I can't. Okay, well, I'll have to pay you back, bro. I'm gonna leave this buffalo
Well,
chicken
do you wanna go to
sandwich in your
CC's?
fridge, bro.
No,
Right.
I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah, what's up, Will?
Please feel free to eat this. This is a perfectly
Dude, I don't want that nasty sandwich,
No,
bro.
no, trust me, it's good.
I already told you I'm not getting parasites last night, bro. The only parasite I want in my colon is. The only murder my
Pretty sure the mic is on right now.
No, it's not.
Alright, well, let's head out, bro. Let's head out. I feel bad. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Dude, it's literally 3 people. It's fine.
Yeah, still though. I mean, hey, you gotta start
You gotta respect the stream, bro.
Dude, what is that on your fucking kneecap, bro?
You're sick, dude.
Dude, how have you fallen for that
You're
for
gonna get
20 years, bro? Same thing. I always say the kneecap.
Cameras on.
Dude, you're sick. Where did I put my clothes?
I will never forget what it looked like. Not even in a gay way. Was it hairy? No, it just looked like a little bulgy butt cheek, bro. It was weird. Yeah, that's right.
I think if I could. How you doing, Big Chungus? Big Chungus gnomed. So I'll show you what I'm doing real quick. We're making this app so that people, when they join the Discord server, they can find exactly which coding language is best for them to start learning. So it's going to ask them certain questions, and then I'll show you, we're kind of building out all the questions right now. So as it asks you the questions, it's almost like playing a game of 20 questions, and it'll get you to the exact answer that you're looking for. So if you're into game design but you want to get hired, it might be different than if you want to get, like if you want to go into web design but you want to only do like freelance work. So that's kind of what we're working on. Let me know if you have any questions or any suggestions. I want to teach as much as I can while I'm going through this. Game dev, app design. Game dev, web design. Honestly, web development is pretty easy because 99% of the time, programming is a job. That's cool. Yeah. What do you want to do? Actually, maybe in a little bit. If you're like new to programming, I'll let you run through the app, and you can kind of figure out what it looks like, what would be the best language for you to start with.
Really?
Yo, dude, you might want to close the door. Okay. Cool. So, are you new to programming or coding in school? 14 teacher never explained it properly. Yeah. It's really hard, but that's actually some of my worst teachers in college were probably my best because I had to figure everything out on my own, and I feel like that's an even more powerful skill than just knowing how to program. Like, it's great to have a good teacher, but you get to learn how to learn whenever you have a bad teacher. But that's cool. What did you guys want to, what did you guys want to learn to program? Actually, that's really all it takes. Go into game design. Is Lua what you use for Roblox? Hey, good to see you again. Yeah, that's cool. I have a feeling if I learned to program for Roblox, I would actually be a lot more relevant on TikTok. But I've never played Roblox. I've not, like, my little sister plays it, but I don't know. It seems cool. I know a lot of people who that was how they got into programming, was because of Roblox. So really cool because of that. Yeah, Python pretty much does everything. Okay. So now, I guess, which questions actually matter? So obviously this one matters. All of these answers matter. And then these matter. What's BOFA? I need to change that. Yeah. I thought it would be really funny to leave it in, so when people come in from TikTok and have no idea what they're doing, that's one of the first things they see. But yeah, there's a lot of things you can learn from this. I mean, we're not even into like page navigation or anything, but I'm gonna post it online, and so you'll get to see how to. You don't need a super strong PC. Like, I've got it on this laptop, and it's totally crap. It was nice. Now it's just like run down. The emulation is the only thing that you can really struggle with. Like on my desktop, I've got it to where, I mean, I can run probably like 6 of these without a problem. But yeah, that's all you really have to worry about is if it can emulate, you should be set. So does anyone in the chat have a lot of experience with like game development? Okay, I may, when I figure out how I'm going to do the answers, I may talk with you guys, because I mean, I'm pretty biased towards Godot because that's the only thing I know. But like as far as, honestly, for 2D games, even if they're trying to get hired, Godot isn't that bad of a thing. But I know a lot of them use whatever it's called. I don't even know. Little space shooter. That's pretty cool. Tic-tac-toe dev. Yeah, I saw earlier. You're you're like 6 iterations or whatever it was. So that's actually something that I want to do because most of the content that I want to make is centered around apps. Because that's just what I'm interested in right now. But with Godot, you can turn your games into apps. So I think 1 month I'm just going to do app making for games. That'll probably be around, I don't know, maybe April or May. Copy and pasted snake. That's pretty good. We'll keep it up. That's how most people program. Just steal someone else's thing. MIT App Inventor. I don't know what that is. That's cool though. So let me think about this. Figma. New design file. So I'm just going to make a tree. And think about this real quick. Okay. Okay. So let's say, I just want to think about this real quick. So you can't have it where each one is equal to like 1, 2, 3, because then you could have 1, 1, 2 is the same as 1, 2, 1. What if each one has a one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2. I think that would actually work. And then you just tally up the scores. Jeff, are you asking me how I learned or how they learned their MIT App Inventor? So I can actually show you. So I went to school for computer science, but then as far as Flutter goes, I went on to Udemy, and there were 2 courses that I bought that I really liked. The first one is the 2021 Flutter Development Bootcamp with Angela Yu, which I think gave me like 6 apps to put under my belt, and each one taught a different thing, so they got like harder and harder. And just her pacing is really good, and the way she teaches really makes sense even if you're a beginner. And this one is the one that I'm going through right now, and this is actually, so people ask me about the Netflix thing all the time. I followed a tutorial to start with that, and then I slowly like built out my own thing over time, like my own app. But yeah, all that came from this. So you make a food delivery app, and this is basically how to make your apps look professional. So the first course is how to make apps, the next one is how to make them look good. So yeah, check it out if you're interested. I'm pretty sure they're priced at like $100 each, but I bought them for 10 each because Udemy is always has a sale going on. So like they probably have a sale going on right now. Let me see. You can do program a website. There's lots to do here. Okay, so they don't have a sale going on right now, but literally like all the time they're doing sales. And so this one was $10 and the other one was $9. So you had $3. There's also, so check out in the Discord, I made app development. Oh, that's cool. I gotta check that out. But within resources, I put out my top paid courses, and then best YouTube channels, and then like helpful things. And these have their own. So Marcus Ng is the guy who made the course that makes apps like look really good. Johannes has a lot of like functionality. So sometimes I'll watch his tutorial, I'll be like, oh, how can I access the camera, like a phone's camera using Flutter? And he'll typically have a video on it. And Retro Portal has a full series from like beginner to expert on programming in Flutter. So check those out. What's the math here? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. So it's the number of answers times the node gives you the value of the node. So like this is node number 2 and there were 3 answers. So that gives you 4, 5, and 6 here. So then 4, 5, 6, like 1 plus 4, 5, 6 is never going to overlap with. So, okay, I think that'll work. And I'm probably overcomplicating this. Honestly hoping that you would add ideas. What do you mean by ideas? Like for people to share their thoughts or ideas? Oh, that might be why, yeah. I can always run it at a lower resolution if it's too laggy. Okay, so let's start building out the logic. So I'll show you what I'm doing. Basically, this is the original question, and based on the answers, it's going to take you to a new question. And you can see how it kind of starts to resemble a tree. And then based on that one, it'll take you to original question. And the answer page, the answer page is going to be the same for all of them, but it's going to, the answer is going to change. So like if I answer up here, and then I go to here, and then I go to here, it's going to be a different answer than if I go through these. So I think the way I'm going to do it is the same way that Waffles said, where I just add. And that should give me unique numbers for each one. My only concern is like 2 plus 7. Could there be another way that that's made with these? And I don't know. But this is game design. This is web design. And this is pretty much apps. Unless you want to get hired, I'm probably going to recommend Flutter. All 3 of these, honestly, I could get rid of it. Because all 3 of those, I'm probably going to tell you to do HTML, CSS, and Java. And then this is the one that's really, really dynamic. So I want to keep the logic as simple as possible. And with these, it doesn't really matter as much. But I will change this one. And this one. And that way, the logic comes out a little bit easier. So an answer is going to have final string answer text And it's going to be an int. And then this is how we're going to do this. Yeah, like question 1 is going to be 1, 2 is going to be 2, and then you just add it up and it should give you unique. Oh! Yeah, you could do it like that. Yeah, like a bit mask. Yeah, although it's not true false, so you can't. But you could do it in a base 10 system. I think that's overcomplicating it a little bit. It's going to be required this dot answer score, this answer text. Okay. And then yeah, I knew what you meant. I got you. So now instead of the answers, what we're gonna do is answer questions. It's gonna be final answer. I don't know if that's safe at all. Yeah. Answer text is going to be empty as a default, and answer score is going to be 0. Oh, okay, you can't initialize that like that. Or just make it required. Okay, and I'll just make it. Now all these are wrong. This is going to be a pain in the butt. Um, Ooh. Answer text. Answer score is going to be 1. And then this has got to be seven, 8. Let me check on that TikTok. Okay, we're almost through this, which is probably like the worst part. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Whoa. This probably isn't there's probably an easier way. But at least this gives us what we need. Oh yeah. So now the bank question list, answer 1 dot answer text. Question string. Oh, here we go. No, because the index is equal to 0. So question index 0, or question list index 0 answers text. Bank question index. Type string is not a subtype. Oh, because answers. Answer 1, answer text, answer 2, answer text. Whoa, where did... Well, it was working. Oh, cool. I forgot errors can only be hot restarted. They can't be hot reloaded. Okay, so we've got that. Now the first thing we want to do is make these containers clickable. So let's wrap with a gesture. And then let's think about this. We need a gesture detector, which on tap. This is probably a little sloppy, but I'll do it this way. On tap. Set state for index plus equals and I think that's going to crash pretty quick. On tap, set state. Okay, but it works. So game design, these ones don't have gesture detectors, but this one does. And then at that point, you're overflowing. So I've got to do I'm getting tired. There's probably an easier way to do this, but this is what I've got for now. Oh, that would be cool. Yeah, I'm sure it wouldn't be hard. I'm sure there's stuff like that. Um, that would be cool. The thing I mean, one of the biggest reasons I'm doing this is because I feel like it would be a really easy tutorial for people to follow once I kind of clean it up. And maybe think through the logic a little more. But yeah, that would be cool. So I just got it to where the logic kind of works and I can update it once. But after that, it'll crash. So I'm gonna... That'd be cool, thanks. It'd definitely be helpful. So now, create my own games. Hey, how you doing? Oh, okay. So that makes sense. So that's 0, that's 1. Index is greater. Oh gosh. Here we go.
What would web design look like if
Um, okay, cool. I'm not sure how to do that, but I do appreciate the offer. It's definitely something I'll look into. If these live chats become, or live streams become more common, I definitely appreciate it. I'll reach out in the VIP chat. C is good. This is called Flutter, so it's based off of Dart. It just makes coding apps really easy. Index is greater than what, 7? Game design, 2D games, and then it crashes. Or app design, freelance developer, make my own apps. So that one works. Hired as a developer, and then it crashes. So I'm actually gonna make a Boolean called isQuiz. Can be equal to false. And then isQuiz is answer. Well, I can just do isQuiz. Get rid of this. And then at the end of this column, do another column. This would be easier with widgets, and I'll probably refactor it in a little bit, but right now, I want to get whatever I can done. Cool. Does that keep you as a moderator for all chats or just for this one? Column, main axis alignment, space evenly, and then cross axis alignment, center. And I want a text. Dang, I didn't actually think about how... It's not complicated, it's just a little tedious. Because we also want an answer bank. Oh, whoops. Class answer bank. Cool. Yeah, I'll just leave you on, and whenever you're free, it'd be totally cool to have you moderate. Final list. This, I'm gonna have to rearrange all the data and make it better, because this is like disgusting. Final list. I could do it as questions. So wait, let me see what the end is. Because 1, 2, 3 goes to 1, 2, and 3. But then 1, 2, like 1, 0, 1. 1 goes to 4. So times 3. Let me see how it did it on this. Well, it just iterated, didn't it? So yeah, that's my problem, is because it's dynamic. But the equation for trees is just index times number of leaves or branches plus the index that you're on. I'm pretty sure you can make games with like C# or C++ or something. I'm not a huge game developer. Index plus equals index times 3 plus 0 goes to 0, goes to 1. Three plus 3, and that works. And then that also gives us the right index. And then we want to do that in the set state. So plus equals and this is always true. So let's go ahead and add that to these. Final list of questions. Nope. Hey, Mom. Mom?
Hey.
Hey, that sounds horrible. Yeah. Yeah. No, why? No, she's feeling pretty sick right now. Yeah.
Sorry, Are you feeling sick?
No, I feel fine. Her stomach's hurting.
Okay, so I'm going all out on this dinner for the deans. If I have some leftovers, you want me to bring you over some really yummy leftovers?
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Okay. Depending on how much food we have, would you guys want to come or?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Okay, it's going to be mostly like all the parents are going to be sitting at the main dinner table, but y'all can just sit at the bar or something like that.
Okay, that's totally fine.
Okay, and is Trey and Will, do they want to come too?
Hey, Trey.
Well, hold on one second. I just want to make sure I've got it. I'm so worried I'm not going to have enough, but then again, I will probably have too much, but I'm just worried, you know?
Okay.
But,
Never mind.
no, listen, let me talk to your dad. Let me call Becky really quick and see how many. We're probably going to have a ton of food.
Okay.
Okay, let me call you right back on that, okay?
All right, bye.
Okay.
No, Mom had a question and then she backed out. Yeah, thanks for reporting that guy. on this.
How's it going?
Create my own games. I think we're almost to the point where we can at least have a working app. So let's see. Let me see how this one looks. Check this out for game design. No problem. Yeah. C#. Has a simple Hey Erin,
Hey, babe.
how you doing?
I'm alright.
Did you get your mints?
I did get them.
Oh, awesome.
I think they're helping. I don't know. I feel better than I did earlier. But not like 100%. I was just wondering, your mom is having that thing tonight, right?
Mm-hmm.
We weren't supposed to go to that, were we?
We are invited.
We are?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
I know, she didn't actually. She just invited us. But I think she bought a ton of extra food, so if you want some steaks, you are free to come over. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling okay, but uneasy. But it doesn't hurt as bad as it did earlier. That's good.
Okay. Oh, that's
You
good,
gonna
yeah.
go, Van?
Yeah, I'll probably go. But if you have anything else you want to do, or if you're just not feeling up to it, then there's no reason for you to kill yourself to go to my parents' dinner.
I know, I would love to go. I just don't know how it will go. I don't know what I can eat. I'm just a little afraid that it'll mess my stomach up because I've only been eating crackers all day.
Oh.
I just wanted to check and see because I didn't think we were, but
Yeah, I just got off the phone with her, but you don't have to go. I'd love for you to go, but you definitely don't have to.
what time is it?
It's almost 5 o'clock.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I'm at the dinner.
Oh, I have no idea.
Okay. How was your day today?
It was good. It was good.
Did you do
What's up?
anything?
Yeah, I'm just live streaming for some people, teaching them how to code.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I interrupt that?
Yeah, but it's fine. I've been doing it for 2 hours.
I'm sorry, babe.
2.5 hours. No, you're fine. I'm getting pretty tired of working on this.
Are you able to just stop whenever?
Yeah, I can stop whenever. I just want to keep going because I'm close, but that's about it.
You're close to what?
Being at a point where it works. Right now it doesn't yet fully work.
I love you.
Love you too.
I'm sorry I interrupted.
No, you're fine.
Did you get all your laundry done?
No, I just didn't do it. I need to do it.
Maybe we can do it tomorrow.
Okay, I'd love to. Are you just struggling? Have you just been sleeping?
Yeah, I've literally just been laying around. I slept a lot this morning. I woke up and then I ate something. I went back to bed. My mom came and brought me crackers and I went back to bed. And then I watched some TV and now I've just been laying around.
Okay, cool. I'm sorry you're feeling so bad.
It's okay. I just wish I could do stuff. I wish I could not be sick.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I was so miserable when you saw me earlier.
No, that's fine.
I felt bad for Faith because I was like, look.
Felt bad for Faith? Oh,
Yeah,
you were totally
she's
fine.
she's great. I don't don't even remember what I did or what I said. Like, I don't know. And I can't even remember. I don't know if I was nice or not.
So was that Tiffany you were you were talking to?
Yeah. Yeah. She's gonna do my makeup. For the
Okay.
wedding. So she was calling me about that, and then she was talking to me about food trucks. And she just sent me a text that she knows I wasn't called me and I missed it, but she left me a voicemail saying that she knows this lady who does pastries and stuff for the shop,
Mm-hmm.
and she does cakes. And so because they get a different price for the shop, she could probably get it through that and get cheaper cake and stuff.
Oh, that's awesome.
And she's like, you could do cake pops, which is a lot cheaper than like getting cake for a bunch of people, like a fancier cake.
Mm-hmm.
So she was just showing me how much it would be for like 160 cake pops. Well, I don't know if we want to do that or not. Cake pops are fun.
Yeah, that would be cool.
So she's just giving me prices on that stuff and how much it would be for us to have a cake. So she's like being really helpful. She says she has a couple of veils that she hasn't used yet. I don't know what they're for, but I might be able to use one, which would be good. I don't have a veil.
That would be really helpful. I think. You don't have a veil yet?
No.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dang it. I got the soups from my grandparents, and then I forgot to bring them over.
You forgot to bring them over for what?
For you, for the soups.
You forgot to what?
Bring soup over for you.
Oh, babe, it's okay. I don't know if I would have eaten it anyway. I really gotta do my dishes, but I just can't bring myself to do them.
Well, you don't have to.
They've been sitting there for like a week. They're probably nasty.
Okay, I'm gonna let you go. I'll wrap this up and then I'll give you info on dinner.
Okay. That's fine.
All right.
I love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye. All right. Oh. Sorry about that. So I think I'm at a point where I can start piecing together how I'm actually going to give the questions and answers. So it's probably easier with pages. I'll do it this way for now, and then I'll probably refactor it or something. Um, Space evenly, center. Your fire alarm is going off. All right, Waffle, well, don't burn to a crisp. If you gotta go, take care of that. I saw the chat while I was on the phone. Let me see. But yeah, you don't feel any pressure to do a Discord thing because we can always add that at a later time and just kind of make this for now. Oh, nice. Text. At 5 a.m. That's funny. What, are you in China or something? It's 5 p.m. my time, I think. Isn't China 12 hours away from here? No, it's 11 hours. I know Japan is 11 hours. Nice. So Waffle and I are in the same time zone. Oh, okay. Mm. Is quiz? If so, .76 degrees in weather. Oh, yikes. I gotta go because of my mom. See you later. Alright, yeah, see ya. I'll see you later. I'll probably do streams every week or something. I'll keep you posted. His answer is false, and okay. Okay. Hey, we're doing good so far. I'll show you what we've got. So we've got placeholders for the answers, and then reset. We can go back through. So what are you interested in learning? You want to learn game design, both 2D and 3D, and then it overflows. So I got to fix that. But 2D, even that doesn't work. Let's reset this. App design, freelance developer, make my own apps, hired as a developer. The Discord is, or the, not Discord. The logic is just a little hairy, is the only problem. Aside from that, this is pretty easy. Software for what? For streaming or coding or emulation or I don't know. So this is Android Studio, and then Android has its own emulators within it. So the emulator and this are from Android Studio, and then this is all OBS. But I'm using a language called Flutter. Yeah, I probably could make it easier with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, but I'm really trying to learn Flutter because I think it's interesting, and knowing how to make apps is kind of the future, in my opinion. And you can also turn this in, so I'll show you this. It's not going to look good, but I can just run it in Chrome. And then in a second, it'll pop up. And it looks horrible, but it has the same functionality. Oh, whoops. And so I think it'll be cool. Just an easy little thing to help people pick a language. It's been about, what, 3 hours? Yeah. Can you? With just JavaScript? Oh, with like React.js or something? Yeah, I feel like right now I'm really focused on Flutter just because I want to learn. I think it's an easy way for people to get into app development. So I want to learn it better so I can teach it better is my goal. But I think I'm going to call it. Thanks everyone for joining. It's been about 3 hours. We've at least got some functionality. And then I may live stream tomorrow. I may just work on it on my own and then expect a tutorial coming out about this and an announcement pretty soon. All right. So thanks for watching.